political consciousness, becoming politically mature. And as they develop this political maturity, they're able to see the recent trends in these political elections. They see that the whites are so evenly divided that every time they vote, the race is so close, they have to go back and count the votes all over again. And which means that any block, any minority that has a block of votes that stick together is in a strategic position. Either way you go, that's who gets it. You're in a position to determine who go to the White House and who stay in the doghouse. You're the one who has that power. You can keep Johnson in Washington, D.C., or you can send him back to his Texas cotton patch. You're the one who sent Kennedy to Washington. You're the one who put the present Democratic administration in Washington, D.C. The whites were evenly divided. It was the fact that you threw 80% of your votes behind the Democrats that put the Democrats in the White House. When you see this, you can see that the Negro vote is the key factor. And despite the fact that you are in a position to be the determining factor, what do you get out of it? The Democrats have been in Washington, D.C. only because of the Negro vote. They've been down there 4 years. And all other legislation they wanted to bring up, they brought it up and gotten it out of the way, and now they bring up you. And now they bring up you. You put them first, and they put you last. Because you're a chump.
Malcolm X said it the best. Malcolm X said it the best. Grab your pots and pans, it's time to cook. Don't forget the spatula, right? Because it's time to cook. It's time to make it make sense. Now, Malcolm X been saying these things for years, right? We all know what happened to him. He got, I guess, his brothers wasn't his keepers, right? You're supposed to be your brother's keepers. But, of course, the Muslim society, that's the one who X their own brethren off. Farrakhan, what do you have to say? Anyway, you guys been infiltrated. Maybe that's the thing, right? Just like the Black Panthers and everybody else, you guys been infiltrated. Y'all basically doing the devil work. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion, and I'm just stating the facts, right? If the truth hurts or upsets you, oh well. Go to hell. But anyway, so let's get back to it. Malcolm lets you know how important the votes are, especially us Black men and the Black woman, right? It's very important. Wouldn't you say? Smash that like button if you agree. Leave them comments down below to let me know if you think that's true. And if you don't think it's true, please let me know why. Leave your thoughts right in the chat. Leave your thoughts right in the chat so we can chat about it. We can talk about it. Can we talk about it? Well, let's discuss. So now, did y'all hear about this Kamala black man policy? Now, I don't know why they targeting us Black men. I thought we was nothing. But yet we're so important now, aren't we? Well, I know I'm something. I know I'm highly important, right? But most don't know that. Most don't know that. So let's get to it. I'm gonna do this video at the end of this because I want to show y'all something. Right? I would like to show you something. I'm going to show you the Harris and Walz policy. Kamala Harris will create an opportunity agenda for Black men. Do y'all think that she's really going to create an opportunity agenda for Black men? Let me know if y'all can see the screen right here. Let me know if you can see the screen. But before I get started, how y'all feeling today? I always like to check the temperature, check the vibes. How y'all feeling today? Drop a comment down below. Let me know how you feeling today. You feeling good? You feeling a little moody? The weather is getting cold. Are you thinking about your finances, maybe inflation? Just let me know your thoughts. We talking politics this morning, so. And some might say politics is hypocritical. Yes, it can be, because we all know that's not really the if it's not benefiting us, then what's the point of it, right? They promise us things for years, but what's the point of it? But we got to discuss these things. We got to inform ourselves on what's really going on behind the scenes, right? That's the only way. Education is highly important, and the right education in that. Let me know if y'all can see the screen. Y'all can see the screen, right? Let me enlarge the screen real quick. Can y'all see that? Put a one in the chat if you can see it. Okay, we're going to read today. Today we're going to read. Because this is her policy. Kamala Harris will create an opportunity agenda for black men. I find that to be a bit racist. Just for black men? I find it to be a bit racist. It's too good to be true. And the last time I checked, if it's too good to be true, then it ain't true, right? Especially this one. Especially when we talking about politics, the devil's work. You know, does politics matter? Yes, on a state level, but as soon as you get above that, it's out of your control. It's called electoral votes. But I would much rather Trump to be president based on what's going on right now in the economy. That's just my opinion. You could choose to vote differently. That's your choice. You could choose to vote differently. That's your choice. Let's read. The first one states this. This is the first one right here. Can y'all see the screen? The first one states that provide $1 million loans that are fully forgivable up to $20K for black entrepreneurs and others to start a business. Now that seems a bit targeted. And you can't just give us money and think we're going to be quiet. You can't give us money and think, look, I give you $20K if you vote for me. So if you're willing to give me $20K, how much is my vote really worth? 10 times more than that. Wouldn't y'all consider that a bad business deal? Wouldn't you want to leverage that a little bit more? And why just us? Because I know that's not just for us. But let's read the second bullet point. Support education, training, and mentorship programs that lead to good paying jobs for black men, including pathways to becoming teachers. What are they talking about? Anyway, next, leave your thoughts down below. Protect cryptocurrency investments so black men who make them know their money is safe. Okay. Now I'm into cryptocurrency myself because I understand that the world is going to blockchain because they want to be able to check on everything and log everything, right? But not financial advice. I like Bitcoin, I like ADA, I like XRP, just to name a few. That's just my financial portfolio. Some people might say it's a little bit risky. I tell them, well, go read a book, right? What's life without taking a risk? You get no rewards. But anyway, not financial advice, right? The next bullet point is launch a national health initiative focused on the illness that disproportionately impact black men. Okay. Health is wealth. I get that part. But just black men? Why are you making this agenda? Oh, I figured it out. Ma'am, madam, you're making this agenda because right? You know that Obama messed up on this one. He dropped the bomb on it. He messed up on this one. He directly came out and said that he wanted to target black men. He directly came out and said, hey, I want to target black men. I'm going to let y'all know like he's somebody's father. Y'all need to vote for this person. If you don't vote for this person, then this won't happen. I said, Obama, who are you talking to, first of all? Y'all so desperate and desperado that I look at it as if, what are you talking about? You're so desperate. You ever met somebody that's trying to convince you so hard? Why? Alternative motive. Alternate motive. That's what they're doing. They're trying to convince you on something. Why so hard? If it's the truth, you don't need to say it but once or twice. I say it once. If you miss it, you miss it. But they're trying to persuade you. That's why I know it's more. What's their intent? What's their underlying intent? It has to be wicked. It has to be misleading. It has to be a finesse. Leave them thoughts down below. So let's continue on reading. Because I like reading. I enjoy reading. Most people can't read. Then this is the part that got me. legalize recreational marijuana, and create opportunities for Black Americans to succeed in this new industry. So what you saying? Basically, what she's saying is that she think that the Black communities are all junkies, basically crackheads, czar crackheads. She couldn't control the border czar, so now she's trying to give a czar. She wanted us to smoke and forget and get a little check, a little 20 piece. What the hell a 20 piece gonna do? It's gonna run out faster than people get it. If you cannot control inflation, it don't matter how much money they give you. If you cannot lower down these taxes, it doesn't matter how much money they give you. And I know some people are gonna fall for it because they desperado and they down on their face and they need a little help and a little assistance. But I was told that, see, good times create weak men and bad times create strong men. And I enjoy and I endure the bad times because that's when, to me, you make the most, if you ask me. But the fact that she had the audacity to come on and write an agenda, knowing that she don't identify as part of us, but yet she's trying to use us, just like that fella behind me right there. Y'all see this fella behind me right there? Obama. She tried to use her intellectual colleague or compadre. It did not work. Let me repeat. It did not work. Like Cat Williams said, the cat's out the bag. All lies must rise to the occasion. And right now, those lies are rising to the occasion. We starting to see it for what it is. You can't corner camouflage or hide it anymore. It's on national TV. Y'all program ain't working no more. So the fact that she said this with this, I said, she think that Black people are dumb. And I know most play ignorant, but just because you play ignorant, right? That's how you catch a wise man. See, Obama is a wise man. And Black people have been playing ignorant for so long that they caught him. They've been playing dumb for so long that they caught Kamala. You don't identify as this, you don't identify as that, but yet you're trying to make benefit, you're trying to make money on the back of us. Did I give y'all the fact too? Obama owns, he has a trust. He owns somewhere in Switzerland. He owns Obamacare, and he also owns Blue Shield, Blue Cross. Watch how Medicaid after November 5th skyrocket, no matter who's president. This is why. It's called the Hatch. I tell people to look this up every time. HATCH Act. Look it up. Don't believe me, right? Just after you find out the truth, come holler at Healthy Discussion and say, can we talk about it? Let's discuss. Grab them pots and pans. We're about to cook. Don't forget the spatula. So they must think that we are all ignorant, and we're not. We have something called the internet that people are communicating like an intellectual gateway. And they don't understand that it's better than CNN, Fox 5, NBC, ABC. It's better than these old media conglomerate. They are failing horribly. Let me repeat. They are failing horribly, if you can't tell. Trump was one of the first person I seen that did it. He did a podcast tour. So I tell Kamala and the Democrats to catch up or keep up. Whichever one, you're a little bit behind now, ain't you? Tell a friend to tell a friend. So now let's get back to y'all. See what Malcolm X said. I'm gonna play that video at the end of this as well because I played it at the beginning, just to give you something informative, just to educate you, right? Just to have a healthy discussion. This is the part of it, is having a healthy one. We can have healthy disagreements. That's okay. It's okay to disagree. But let me know why you disagree so we can then come to a conclusion by the end of these videos, right? I want to inform you and make sure that you're well informed. On that note, if I add value to you, hit that like button. And also I have some value links that you can click at the end of this video, right? To enhance your life. If you're feeling generous, you see the Cash App, you see the PayPal. Buy me a cup of tea. You know, So, but let's continue though. Let's continue. What y'all think about this? Because this to me is very insultful. But let's go on to the next, right? Y'all seen what she proposed to us black people. But yet we're nothing, huh? We're nothing. Let's continue. Let me know if y'all can see the screen right here. Can y'all see the screen? Excellent. All right, let's get it.
Is spread. Can you imagine if Trump came out, an agenda for white men? All of you celebrities, everybody on TikTok will make tons of videos of why you should not support this racist man. But look at what she's doing. Look at how this party continues to insult the black race and insult the black man. But this also lets you know, black men, that you are so powerful.
Facts.
You are the salt of the earth. You are powerful because they will do anything to try to persuade you, knowing that they cannot persuade the astute, self-validated, beautiful, intelligent black men. But you know who this caters to? Your Pookie, Ray Ray, Equan, Dejan. Them niggas. Niggas with 300 credit scores. Niggas who smoke weed all day. Niggas who have pants still sagging after their ass in 2024. Niggas who ain't about shit. Niggas who don't do shit. Baby boys. Dudes with 8 different baby mamas. This is who she's catering to. Niggas who ain't gonna vote.
Basically.
A forgiveness loan. If it's a forgiveness loan, that means they couldn't even pay the loan. So you're just giving them more money to not pay the loan.
Let me piggyback on that. Or they're using your taxes, right? They're simply using your taxes in order to pay you back. That's all they're doing. They're using your taxes to pay you. It's called a finesse. 2024. It's called a back door. Check your back door. Make sure it's locked. Kamala and Obama coming through. My God. And another thing they say is this is for black people and others. Who y'all think this other is for? It's funny how they didn't say they left that word meaning a lot. Others. What does others means to you? Are they talking about the migrants? The 20 million migrants that you let in? Because that's what most of your proposals going to. They're trying to hit us with the okie doke and then give the money to who? The migrants. I see the play. It's one vicious play, but nonetheless, I see the play. And the mass amount of people, I guess they're going to do as they told because they program heavily so hard. That's why I say this is for independent thinkers. We got to talk about it. We got to make sure people are informed. This is for independent thinkers. You have to start using your brain. Don't let them use it. Because if you don't use it, somebody else is going to use it for you. Let me repeat. If you don't use this right here, someone else is going to use it for you. Just to better yet get to their agenda and to conquer their quest. Right? Leave your thoughts down below. But let's continue.
You dumbass. Let me tell you something. No matter who's in office, no matter if you get reparations up the ass, you will still be broke because of your mindset. Until you change your mindset, no matter what politician can do for you, you will still be broke.
Big facts.
This will not change a thing. And then she got the nerve to say marijuana. When I'm on this channel, I tell men, black men, to get off the porn, get off the weed. They want us high all the time.
Yep.
And then she's doing this. Education and like.
This is one reason why I don't indulge. I don't indulge because I see the distractions. I see the distraction. Alcohol and marijuana are the most two controlling device ever. Where you, every day you walk out your house, y'all know y'all at war, right? Every day you walk out your house, even in your house. You might have a lady in the house, you're at war with her. You walk outside, you at war with the world. You just always at war. When is there ever peace? Just as a man. So with us knowing that and with me knowing that, right? Why not eliminate all distractions? Can we agree to disagree? I'm going to eliminate all the distractions just so I can focus and have my tunnel vision like this. Because I know, for I know where I'm going. For I see what I see the promised land, and I'm headed there. Full force, full throttle, stomp, step on it. Whoever get left because I know where I'm going. Full force, full throttle. So with that being said, right, my advice is, and I tell people this a lot, my advice is no vices. No marijuana, no multa, no cocaine, no alcohol. Eliminate the salts and the sugars. Maybe a one ingredient diet. Learn about your health, financial skills. Get you some real friends as far as network. Some people that's going at the same pace that you're going and or where you plan on going. If you want a mentor, you can get that. Those are the things that you need to do. Build a nuclear family. God, man, woman, and then children. That should be the aim. Protect, conquer, and create. See, these are the things that you need to do. These are the things that schools and churches ain't going to tell you. Follow your purpose. That's the only thing that's worth it. I'm trying to leave y'all with a few gems. So they're trying to play on our ignorance, right? And play on our distractions and also play on your vices. So they're telling me she's going to give you money while telling you to smoke at the same time. What a big distraction. We have smoking guy. Yeah, you can make money, but we're just talking about as a whole, as a conglomerate. You running in place. You're literally running in place. What value are you really adding to society? Absolutely none. Can we say nothing? Nothing. You're not adding any sort of value to society. Therefore, how valuable are you? If it ain't good, it's bad. Leave your thoughts down below. I'm going to co-sign on this brother message because it makes sense to me. It's about your mindset, but let's continue.
They're telling you you're dumb.
Big fact.
They're telling you you're poor. Remain poor. This is why this party will continue to lie. But not I. Don't fall for this. She knows that she lost you guys.
Mm-hmm.
She lost. And she's doing this.
Desperate.
Again, yet I say, imagine if any white politician did this.
Well, they just ridiculed and crucified Trump for stating that they call it what, black jobs. They crucified him for just talking about black jobs when you had the woman directly targeting us black people and Obama. They're more racist than ever before. They're hypothetically, allegedly more racist than the people that they're claiming to be racist. It seems they're the one that's pushing race. They pushing P and they pushing R too. They pushing P. They want you to smoke all the Zai and all the weed and all the marijuana and all the Malta, right? While pushing racism at the same time, while telling you, be quiet, take this money, hush. Hush money. Who do they think we are? The money you just got from the printer. People ain't work hard for that money at all. So you know it's going to poof, be gone. You're not coming together as a conglomerate. You know it's going to poof, be gone. Then they talking about reparations. They kill me with this reparation stuff. If you got conquered, right? Why would your oppressors give you anything? Can we do it? The only way to solve this, and I'm going to tell people, is to go back to war. This is how men solve things. War. You can't do it peacefully. Oh, y'all ain't paid. Yeah, did y'all see what happened to what's his name? Malcolm. I'm not Malcolm X. He was more so talking that right message. Martin Luther King. What he stated: I was leading my people into a burning house. Yeah, because the only way to change things is the same thing that they did to us. You got to go back and take. You got to go back and take what you need to take in order to make this a better place again. You can't just ask for it. You go take something from somebody and somebody go ask for it. What they gonna laugh at you? Kiki. Oh, they think I'm gonna give this back. Oh, just call them over. Let me. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn their household inside out. I'm gonna use their women. Chaos. I'm gonna incentivize their women to break up the whole family. Checkmate. And we falling for it. And black women, y'all got to do better too. Because y'all falling for the okie doke. And you wonder why black men really don't like y'all. It's a reason. Y'all being used and abused. And then y'all talking trash for the people that's supposed to protect God and make sure that y'all straight. Who going to protect y'all now? Uncle Sam definitely not going to protect you. Because Uncle Sam, last time I checked, he dead. He couldn't incentivize you. He could make sure that you got them them kids running around snotty nose and you getting them little income tax check and all these other little things. But 9 times out of 10, the money run out and the money don't go to the kids. So the kids end up terrorizing the land and they go right back to jail, back to the plantation. Can we talk about it? Don't y'all see that the snake ate his tail a long time ago? It's called the circle of life, or the life that we're living in right now. We all are playing a part of it, and you got to be accountable. You got Pookie, and Ray, 3rd grade level, don't want to do nothing for real with their life. They're just trying to cause mass chaos and confusion. They're impregnating most of these women. Now most of them have traumatic experiences. Now who do they lean on? Uncle Sam, and they believe that it's better on the other side of the railroad track. Now they also got conquered by the LGBTQ NMNOP community because they accept you for whatever you are, whoever you are. Is the only thing that I know, organization I know, that doesn't have a requirement. Come as you are. Men, women, come as you are. When have that ever worked? When have that ever worked? Can we talk about it? I've never seen that work. It ain't worked then, and it ain't gonna work now. But let me let this brother finish up so I can go on to the next show. We're gonna go into the next show about the ladies talking about it.
Guys, conquer your conflicts.
Great message.
Be men. It's time for us to be real men. Who cares what anybody thinks? It's time for us to stand up, be real men, and claim back our family.
Big facts. I tell people, build, conquer, and create. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Now let's go on to the next slide. Leave your thoughts down below. What you really thought about that? Let's go on to the next slide. This is an educational, informational session right now. We're cooking. Grab your pots and pans. It's time to cook. Don't forget the spatula. Now let's hear what these ladies have to say. Because boy, they wicked. All I'm telling you is that they are wicked. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see it on the screen? All right, cool. Let's get it.
Are about to be the weakest link. Remember when it was 52% of white women voted for Trump? It's about to be black men. I don't know what the rhyme or reason is for black men not wanting a black woman in power.
You want to know why we don't want a black woman in power? Because listen to how you talk. Look at what you have on, right? Listen to how strong and how alpha you are. And then look at alpha women as weak men. That's all they are. Y'all just weak men. Y'all trying to play this game, but y'all actually the bottom of the barrel. We talking about weak men. You can call them beta if you want. But let's continue.
Black men talking about I don't want no black woman telling me what to do. Okay, but wasn't you raised by a black woman? Why are you scared of black women telling you what to do all of a sudden? Don't you live with your mama still? Oh, sorry, you live with your grandma.
Check the insult. Like, what happened to you, baby boo? Check the insult. Something happened to her. She had a traumatic experience. Because for her to be talking down, see, this is the same reason why we don't like, or we have a hard time. I'm not saying all black women are like this. We're not talking in totality. Let me plead my case before y'all jump on this chat and try to say this and say that. We're not saying all women. We're saying most women have the attitude and the mindset like this naive woman that's presented on the screen right now. She got a pot in the middle of her head, dressing like she just don't care, sitting on somebody's steps. She giving me hood vibes, if you ask me. Waiting on somebody to come through. Come through, because you know we got things to do. Come through, come through, come through. She giving me come through vibes. But let's continue.
Don't your baby mom raise your kids? Don't your baby mom pay your bills? Don't your baby mom give you a car to drive? What's going on here? Don't you and your baby mom live with your mom? Talking about some black woman can't run that. What are you talking about? Black women are historically the backbone of society. The way that...
Oh, man. Y'all hear this woman? Do y'all hear this woman? Let's run her back one more time. The ignorance, it's getting out of hand.
Black men are about to be the weakest link. Remember when it was...
She started off with an insult. Black men are about to be the weakest link. Like, what side are you on? I already know what side you chose. I know your Uncle Sam and them cousins and sisters and all of them. You seen the light. You got blinded by the light. You got blinded by the light, miss. I can't even call you miss. I don't know what to call you, because if I call you miss, you might say you don't even identify as that. Let's continue.
Was it 52% of white women voted for Trump? It's about to be black men. I don't know what the rhyme or reason is for black men not wanting a black woman in power.
Let me tell you the reason, because I know that you're not educated and you do not do your research. Let me break it down and give you the reason why we don't want to vote for Kamala, no Obama, no anything democratical. At the beginning of this video, I showed you what Malcolm X said that's been going on for a while. Right? That's one of the reasons we don't want to vote. We don't want to vote for her because she misrepresents us. We don't want to vote for her because I cannot see a woman in a president's seat, because it just would mess up the hierarchy of God, man, woman, and child. You know, once a week, a woman is not even herself. For a whole week. For a whole month, right? A whole week throughout the month when she's on her cycle, she's not the same person. So how can we have that in office? It's time to go to war. It's time to do this. It's time to do that. How can we count on her to be the best that she could be on a monthly basis? We cannot. Does anyone in the chat agree? We can't. So we can't agree on that, right? What makes you think we can agree on her being president? Then also, I could see if she was authentic and she didn't foam at the mouth with a bunch of lies, right? Her book that she wrote was a bunch of lies. That wasn't her grandmother in the picture, that she was cropped in a situation. She come from a British royal family. Her people's own slave. She tried to relate to the black people as far as the struggles and getting things out of the mud and XYZ. She never been in any type of mud or any type of struggle. Right? So how could we allow someone to mislead us? That should be the ultimate question. Now, let's reverse engineer this question, madame. Do you like to be misled? That would be the question then, too. You must like and adore being misled. You may not feel purposeful, right? Because you don't mind going anywhere. What's your destination? The thing is, also, she's trying to play this. What is she going to do for us? Absolutely nothing. She had to go get Obama to come in to try to persuade us. He did a horrible job. She got all the celebrities in the world in order to come shake their little behind, whatever, clap, 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 twerk, twerk, twerk. Megan Thee Stallion fell off the horse, and that didn't work. Magic Johnson came up and said what he said, that didn't work. D.L. Hughley and a whole bunch of people, Steve Harvey and everybody else that's getting paid that chicken, right? Just to misrepresent us. It's the same thing that they did back in the slavery days. And I keep telling people, we conquered ourselves. They used a few of us to conquer all of us. And they're doing the same method now. They're using the celebrities to conquer all of us. So, aren't you tired of the tricks? And last time I checked tricks off of kids, when you gonna grow up, man? You still sitting on someone's porch, on the floor, most likely, on concrete. You don't want satellites. Get up off that concrete. It's cold outside. What you doing sitting on that concrete in front of your house? You could have had the audacity to sit in the chair. Giving me bottom feeder vibe. That's just my opinion, since you want to be so rude and disrespectful amongst us black men. That was highly rude to me. And I could tell that you probably had some traumatic experience. You probably don't like the brothers. I get it. You probably don't. You know? But I wish you nothing but the best in this world. Because you're going to need it. You're going to need it for how you thinking. Madam, you had the audacity to get online, TikTok, and waste people time by spreading malarkey and spreading misinformation. I think you need to go read a book. What's the last book you read? But let her finish.
Black men talking about something. I don't want no black woman telling me what to do. Okay, but wasn't you raised by a black woman? Why are you scared of black women telling you?
And look at her eyebrows. Can someone peep game and pay attention to her eyebrows? Look at this close. Look at her eyebrows. She's so angry. What are you mad for? Oh, you mad because you broke. Most likely inflation just hit you. It got you. You sitting on the floor. Oh, I see. But she the one that made you broke, right? Well, I don't know your finances, but I'm just saying, as far as inflation and everything else, she's trickling in taxes and everything else. She's whatever you got saved, man. You might not have a rainy day. You might need it for a rainy day. You probably don't have anything. But let's continue.
What to do all of a sudden? Don't you live with your mama still? Oh, sorry, you live with your grandma. Don't your baby mom raise your kids? Don't your baby mom pay your bills? Don't your baby mom give you a car to drive? What's going on here? Don't you and your baby mom live with your mom?
Ma'am, you sitting on the steps, ma'am. You're horrible. You sitting on the steps, madam. You are horrible. Anyway, let's go on to the next. We're going to end it on a very informative note, right? We're going to end this on a very informative note. Should move that, Mr. Zest on the screen. Let's can't have the Zesties around. My God, my fathers. Let's end it on this note. Very informative. Smash that like button, tell a friend, subscribe to the channel. This is the beginning. This is not the end. Leave your thoughts down below. I really want to know what you think about this, and what you thought about Kamala Harris' Black Agenda plan. It's a bit racist to me. And what y'all think about Obama, what he tried to do the other day, and how they're failing horribly. They are failing, and they've been failing. I guess they thought that they had another 150 years out of us. They've been conquering most people voting Democrat for 50 years. Even my parents, I looked at them differently. Like, this is why I see why the youth don't respect y'all. Y'all failed us horribly. These old principles, these things that really truly don't work, y'all failed us horribly. Y'all misinformed us. Y'all didn't do your homework and or y'all research, right? And y'all just keep misleading people to go to the slaughterhouse. I'm not going to the slaughterhouse. I'm the one doing the slaughtering. I'm not going to the slaughterhouse. You know, for we're no sheeps, we're wolves. Let's get it. But watch this.
Of Americanism are waking up, and they're gaining a new political consciousness, becoming politically mature.
Right.
And as they develop this political maturity, they're able to see the recent trends in these political elections. They see that the whites are so evenly divided that every time they vote, the race is so close, they have to go back and count the votes all over again. And which means that any block, any minority that has a block of votes that stick together is in a strategic position. Either way you go, that's who gets it. You're in a position to determine who'll go to the White House and who'll stay in the doghouse. You're the one who has that power. You can keep Johnson in Washington, D.C., or you can send him back to his Texas cotton patch. You're the one who sent Kennedy to Washington. You're the one who put the present Democratic administration in Washington, D.C. The whites were evenly divided. It was the fact that you threw 80% of your votes behind the Democrats that put the Democrats in the White House. When you see this, you can see that the Negro vote is the key factor. And despite the fact that you are in a position to be the determining factor, what do you get out of it? The Democrats have been in Washington, D.C. only because of the Negro vote. They've been down there 4 years. And all other legislation they wanted to bring up, they brought it up and gotten it out of the way, and now they bring up you. And now they bring up you. You put them first, and they put you last. Because you're a chump. A political chump. In Washington, D.C., in the House of Representatives, there are 257 who are Democrats. Only 177 are Republicans. In the Senate, there are 67 Democrats. Only 33 are Republicans. The party that you back controls 2/3 of the House of Representatives and the Senate, and still they can't keep their promise to you because you're a chump. Anytime you throw your weight behind a political party that controls 2/3 of the government, and that party can't keep the promise that it made to you during election time, and you're dumb enough to walk around continuing to identify yourself with that party, you're not only a chump, but you're a traitor to your race. 22 minutes.
And that was well said. That's how I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it with the truth because the truth reigns supreme, right? I'm going to leave you guys with the truth because the truth reigns supreme. Smash that like button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is the beginning. This is not the end. Another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit them links down below. That's all I ask. On that note, peace, blessings, and love. And remember, positivity over negativity always.